Lots of clouds here on this Wednesday. A few locations have seen a few spritzes of rain, but those clouds are going to give way to more in the way of some steadier rain later tonight. 75 outside our studios, made up to 77 this afternoon. The humidity will continue to increase, and you'll certainly feel that as we get into tomorrow and certainly into Friday as well. Right now in the Shenandoah Valley, 72 at the airport, 74 the afternoon high. Winds are generally out of the east or southeast across the region. Most locations are still in the 70s at this hour, a few upper 60s to lower 70s across the Shenandoah Valley. Here's the visible satellite picture over the last several hours. You'll notice the cloud movement really from south to north, and these clouds are in association with what is now Tropical Depression Bertha. Yesterday at this time, National Hurricane Center basically gave us a 30% chance of development. It rapidly developed this morning and then made landfall just east of Charleston. It's weakening but still producing heavy rain, and that's the main threat. With these storms, whether they get a name or not, they all have hazards, but this one particularly is the rain, but it is moving pretty quickly, but it's falling on supersaturated soil, working into the Carolinas, working into southwest Virginia. There we are later tonight, and then as we get into later tomorrow afternoon, what's left of that remnant circulation is up across western Pennsylvania. As mentioned, we've had a few spritzes of rain so far throughout the course of the afternoon. Nothing really substantial. There's a live look on NBC29's exclusive dual-pole triple Doppler radar, but here we go with what is now Tropical Depression Bertha, east-northeast of Columbia, South Carolina, in terms of the center, but heavy rain up across the Interstate 77 corridor, Charlotte and points north, and working up into southwest Virginia. While again, we're going to see rain here tonight. The heaviest rain will be across portions of the New River Valley, Roanoke, down toward Martinsville and Blacksburg, and that's why that area of the state remains under a flash flood watch. That's not to say we won't have the potential for some localized flooding, but in general, we're expecting upwards to an inch, but you can see some higher amounts are certainly possible along the eastern facing slopes of the Blue Ridge. Temperatures here overnight pretty much in the mid to upper 60s. It'll be quite humid. It will continue with the rain into tomorrow morning. Then we're likely to catch a break before some scattered afternoon thunderstorms develop. Warm and humid, low 80s for afternoon highs here on Thursday. And then we're out ahead of a cold front on Friday. So in this warm, soupy air mass, that's going to give rise to more scattered showers and storms. It looks like the front will push through by midday on Saturday. So the best chance of rain will be in the morning on Saturday. Then the humidity will start to come back down. So here we are later tonight, get closer toward 11 midnight. You can see the heavy rain across southwest Virginia working into our region, and that'll continue into the early morning hours here of Thursday, maybe even a rumble of thunder. And then as we get into tomorrow, especially during the afternoon, there'll be some hit and miss scattered thunderstorms, temperatures in the lower 80s, remaining warm and humid. And then on Friday, we're out of the cold front. So again, very warm and humid conditions with scattered thunderstorms developing until that front clears the region by later Saturday. Still for tonight then, steadier rain developing late. Some of that could be heavy as mentioned, most of us in the mid to upper 60s. Michael and Son 7-day forecast. Again, unsettled conditions, warm and humid with those storm chances through Friday. Later Saturday, we'll start to see some improvement. Certainly more less humid conditions as we get into Sunday and early next week.